ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Real Talk UK. Yay! Okay, welcome this evening. Of course, this show's full of style, it's full of fashion, and it's full of trendy people, and including myself. I'm the trendiest one on the table. So let's introduce, what are you laughing for? Leave it. Let's introduce them. On my right is a man who has conversation like second to none. And I'll tell you what, then he throws a curveball in it and messes it all up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Peter Platinum Phillips. And on my left, beautiful woman. She's absolutely fantastic. She's brilliant. And she is stable in mind, stable in love-ish. And when it comes to conversation, she's not stable in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Donna Spence. And beside her, boundaries hold no level for this guy. And when it comes to conversation points, he hits it for 6, 50, 100. You can only hit it for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marky Mark. And of course, this show wouldn't be possible without the missing jigsaw from the puzzle. Well, it would, but it just wouldn't be the same. Of course, that's me, Anthony B. Williams. I have to big myself up. Okay, guys, how was your week? I'm going to start with you, Donna. How was your week? And first and foremost, I know Tony was here last week, and you're here this week. Thank you for coming on the show. Because you're funny.
Blessed,
and we like you.
Oh, thank you so much. You are blessed, and I thank you so much. What can I say?
How was your week?
3 guys and me, 1 as a woman. I feel so spoiled.
You're blessed.
First woman.
As you said, blessed.
I'm so blessed. What can I say?
We won't attack you, Donna, don't worry.
I'm so glad. You know what? I have got nothing but love for you. I'm so proud of you.
How was your week?
My week was beautiful. I went to see Ella and Marilyn, which is a theatre production of Ella Fitzgerald and Marilyn Monroe. And it's at Stratford Theatre Royal, and it was just phenomenal. If you listen to Nicola Hughes, who is the girl who plays Ella, the voice is fantastic. And little did we know that Marilyn was the one who gave Ella her break.
All right.
And was really behind Black people.
Educational.
Really
I didn't even know that.
Neither did I, so I'm glad that I went to see it. So I had a great week.
Okay. Anything bad happened to you? Nearly get knuckle over?
No. Because I don't see anything bad.
The budget? Okay, let's move on.
About that.
Okay. What about you, Marky Mark?
Well, not as exciting as my new co-colleague.
Why are you rubbing shoulders? It's just disgusting.
That's what we do, you know, we rub shoulders.
See?
Okay, yeah, with the stars.
With stars.
We are stars. Okay, how was your week?
Well, as I was saying, not as exciting as Donna here, but I must say I had a hydrotherapy session this morning.
Therapy, yeah.
Those of you that don't understand what the hydrotherapy is, it's getting your body manipulated in a nice, warm, heated pool. Okay. At this point, I must say hi to my therapist, Amy, for doing such a good job.
I thought you were going to say my sponsors.
So when are you going to introduce us to this hydrotherapy?
Yeah. It's not for you, Peter.
And talking about Peter, what about your week?
I had an exciting week as well. Not as exciting as Mark. I won the lottery on Wednesday.
Hey, well done.
Well, it wasn't a lot of money.
What's that, £10?
Exactly. I still won.
He's still got money.
And I'm still here on the show. I'm still here on the show with my 10.
That's right.
But you had a good time.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah. What did you spend it on?
Well, believe it or not,
Mark
asked to borrow the £10.
I did.
Did you really?
I did, because Peter was going into the dry cleaners to get himself a suit pressed, to go all the way to Camelot to collect £10. I said, before you do that, so you give me the money.
What are we talking about today? Let's just get on with it.
No, what happened to your week? That's what I want to know.
Do you know what? I was driving through London, and
all week?
No, just this one day. It was on a Wednesday. You know, I think it was budget day, and I was upset. And what happened is, I was driving, and I just cut from one side to the other side. I didn't see. You know, I've got a problem. You know what I've got a problem with?
Go on.
Those bikers that get on my nerves. I was at the lights, and then what happened is this guy started banging on the top of the car. Oi! Oi! I didn't even see him. And I just looked straight. Didn't see you. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I've got to do that.
So that was the week. Oh, dear.
So you all had a good week-ish?
Ish, yeah.
So that was the week that was.
Okay, right. Let's talk about our discussion, our first topic. And if you saw your friend's partner with another man, would you say anything? if you saw your friend's partner with another man or woman, because you're here, would you say anything?
Well, knowing women, because women like to act like it never really happened and we wanted their man. So I probably wouldn't say anything to my friend. As long as, say it was a party, as long as he acted like he didn't see me, then I didn't see him.
Wow. Okay.
Okay? If I did see him and it's quite obvious, I would tell him, you need to go home and tell your lady, because you know I'm gonna. Really that clear.
Okay, that's the end of the show. Thank you very much. I'm scared of you.
That's what it is.
Welcome to the show.
I tell you what, I'm a man that lives by a few rules in life.
Sure.
One of my main rules in life is this: keep out of marital
affairs.
Sure. As far as I'm concerned, when the two of them are doing what they're doing, that's their business. Because I go and tell my mate, yeah, I saw your girlfriend out with somebody else. When they make up, I'm the one on the outside stirring the trouble. So one of my fine rules in life is keep out. Nothing to do.
But what if they were going on with something serious? And I mean, really getting down.
Well, if
you
they're
know,
really
I'm
getting
talking
down,
hotel rooms, and I'm talking.
Well, what would I be doing in the hotel room?
Well, no, you've seen them walking into a hotel. I don't know.
But it's not good to presume. You see, sometimes, you know, I remember that newspaper advert we had about
11
the
o'clock
Guardian.
at night.
I hear you.
You never know. But until you see a whole picture, you don't know what's going on. And I may say you, Anthony, walking in to a hotel room 11 o'clock at night with a TV executive, you know, but I'm thinking, look at Anthony, the dirty rascal.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Over to you, Peter.
I love the way you cut that, Anthony. I'm sure there's some truth in there somewhere.
Nowhere. Kerry.
I got my own issues, so I wouldn't even be bothered interested in this person, you know, and what they were doing. I would just totally say, look, you know, I got my own thing going on.
So when you care, so it was your sister? Do you know what I mean? It's your sister's part.
I haven't spoken to my sister for years, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you did,
know,
you know, what would
you do? And it was her boyfriend, you know, what would you do? Because that's another subject.
To be honest with you, if I was ever put into a position like that, I would probably have a private word.
Right.
But it's none of my concern, to be honest with you, you know.
Okay. That's kind of cold, I think.
Yeah, I think it's cold as well.
It's cold, but I do understand your point,
though. You're looking...
Do you know what? It's because I'm really thinking about this topic here, and I'm saying to myself, okay, I've got a rule in life, which is not to meddle in other people's affairs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's that
why
little
devil side thing. Yeah, you've got the angel and you've got the
I just
the
want to
devil on
phone
the
my
other
friend
side.
and say,
Yeah.
what did your girlfriend say she was worth?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? She wasn't.
Yeah,
I ain't saying nothing more than that, but she wasn't where you told.
Yeah, but Mark, then it turns around to exactly what you just said, where you could become the bad person.
Well, no, because I'm not passing any innuendos. I'm just saying, if you said your girlfriend was at a club and she was at the theatre, that's all I'm saying. There's some indiscretions going on that you may want to.
I just wouldn't say anything.
Yeah. You just wouldn't say anything.
Because I just know, because I'm a female, I just know what we're like.
But what about one of your close friends, and you see this person going in, you know, to a hotel, as I said to you earlier on, at 11 o'clock at night, and you know they've got into, and it's not just the hotel. You've seen them walk on the street. You've seen them in the car having a bit of a kiss and a canoodle. You're going to be out of that circle, or are you going to tell?
See, the thing is, first of all, the only person I got close to me like that is God, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that's the first one. That's the truth.
Guys, that's an overall.
Hey, leave him. I love men, like I said.
Yeah.
And second of all, because I just know what we're like as women. We like to be in denial of it. It wasn't him. You know, we don't want to hear the truth. We act like we do. You know, it's like when you say to a woman, does my bum look big in this? Do you know what I mean? We don't want you to say it looks big in this. But yet we want you to, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So it's one of those, it's one of them catch-22 things. So I really wouldn't say anything, but I'd go to him if it was really obvious and I'd pull him up.
Listening to Donna as a female, you've just changed my mindset. I'm telling. I thought that I would stick by this rule, but do you know what? I'm telling.
Do you know what? I'm telling. I'm with you on that one.
I'm
telling as well.
I'm telling.
I'm sorry.
Don't let me see you out at night time, you know. If it's not with me, I'm telling.
You see?
I'd even tell on me if it was you. But I'm telling.
But I do understand Peter's answer.
I wouldn't get involved, to be honest with you, and that's the bottom line.
It's a harder one. Yeah. Would you want to know, though? I mean, I'm not saying that would happen to us. I'm just saying, because you know what? Yeah, it's a horrible issue, and we haven't got long, so I'm not even going. But we would have to do it on another show. Let's put it that way.
It's a
Okay,
brilliant
you'll
turnaround.
be invited on another show.
Thank you
you're
so
good.
much.
That's a
You're
brilliant
very good.
turnaround.
Now, what we want to talk about, I suppose this really goes into the first segment, is snitching. Would you snitch on your friend? And I suppose that sort of ties in with the first conversation, really. Would you?
You mean things like in our community?
Just community. You know,
if someone
snitching.
does something wrong, and I don't care if it's stealing to whatever, I'm grassing you. I'm telling you because I don't agree. I'm not turning a blind eye, because I think most things in the communities, we turn too many blind eyes.
So you're right on the other side of the fence.
Absolutely.
When it comes to your friend,
It could be my
it's
child.
a no. If they're having an affair or what have you, you
Absolutely.
stay out of it. But when it comes to, you know, stealing,
Yep.
somebody breaking into
Yep.
a property and
Yep.
you know that person,
Yep.
you're just going to call the police.
Absolutely.
And that's the way it
Call
should
the
be.
police or
Sure.
do whatever I've got to do. You know, there was a situation we had a stalker, yeah,
Right.
and we knew who the stalker was, and I came to for the price of one. I dealt with the situation. I had to deal with the situation, and the police was called. And
Sure.
I didn't care that the person was the same colour. I didn't care that I grew up with the person.
No, of course
they were
not.
getting
Of course not.
dealt
Right
with.
is right and wrong is wrong.
And that's how, you know,
Marky
that's how
Mark.
it is.
I think that, you know, especially within the black community, we've got too much of these stigmas that
Yeah.
are attached to us.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the biggest ones is infama for dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Now,
terrible statement.
I was one of those that grew up on that, and you know, if anything
Yeah.
happened to you, can't say nothing, or you'll forget.
Yeah, you've got to be quiet. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no, you know, in the light of situations that's going on today, I really believe that we need more people to exercise the right of talking
I agree.
Yeah.
and free speech.
Yeah.
Now, if I see you do something, I'm going to have no problem in calling Crime Stoppers. Not to say that
Right.
the reward money doesn't make a difference.
Give you back
You had a motive behind.
He'll give you back your
Yeah, as long as I
£10,
get- yeah, then he can give you back your. You're
I
not throwing
would
any
want
money.
a lot more than £10.
What
You
I'm
put
saying,
interest on
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
but
sure.
putting a bit of serious light to the topic,
Sure.
crime is getting very serious out there.
Yeah.
Okay, the ages of the victims of crime
Absolutely.
is horrendous.
Yeah.
We're not talking about teenagers and young people in their 20s and 30s. We're talking about children.
Sure.
8, 9, 10, children that haven't even reached double figures in age.
Yeah, agreed.
And crimes are committed against them. Crimes are committed against. They are perpetrating these crimes, and if we don't nip it in the bud,
It's going to get from
they're
bad
going to
to
go
good.
on
It's
to
gonna
be
get even
future
worse.
career
Yeah.
criminals.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
So is the key to grass, is what you're saying?
Peter, sorry.
In the current climate, yes.
I mean, what's your take on it? You've
I
just
think,
asked.
I
What's your
think,
take
I
on
think
it?
what Mark's talking about and what Donna's talking about just isn't happening. So what you're
course.
talking about is a dream which no one in our community is doing.
And I understand what you're saying.
Utopia.
It's a dream, and I don't think it's ever going to happen because.
But do you think it
it's-
should happen? How do you feel
I
about
think
it?
I think people should tell the truth if they know
Sure.
something,
Right. Sure.
and
Right.
but they're not doing it. And the reason why they're not doing it is because there's a cancer in our community as black people, and we're not prepared to grasp. We're not prepared to tell the truth.
But
So
why is that?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Some
One
of
of
this
the reasons
research.
I don't know. I think
fear and
until
intimidation.
it's,
is one of the
it's
reasons.
possibly fear and intimidation,
Peer
but I
pressure.
think the culture that we live in right now and the music dictates
And that's
how
my
people think.
Absolutely agree with
Unfortunately,
you.
and
Yeah,
until
absolutely agree with you.
We listen to the reggae artists and Informer for dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in 2008, Informer for live.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's a good
Do you know, I like the
point.
way you put that in farmer? Yeah, anyway.
yeah, I just think. I mean, all jokes aside, this is a serious topic. It shouldn't be something to be laughed at. I think
correct.
at the bottom, at the end of the line, at the end of the day, it's something which is going to continue. People are not going to approach police until there's a proper witness protection process in place, which there isn't at the. Well, there possibly is, but nothing
Okay.
which is solid.
All right, and Donna, just your final statement on that.
I think that we have to. I think Peter's absolutely right by what he says. You know, there is a cancer in our community. We think that we can't open our mouths and say anything. The music is a lot. I think music has a lot to blame because you know back in the day you had Maze and you had love in your music. Today there isn't any love in our music. It's all about killing and shooting, whether it be soul to reggae. If you listen to soul music, it's all about doing the nasty, as where back in the day you had Teddy Pendergrass talking about love. So
back
all the music has made all that happen. So
I really like what you've just said. Marky Mark, finally.
Just to, well, I wouldn't say contradict you, Donna, because I would never do that.
Okay, my love.
Okay, can you stop looking in her eyes? It's winding me up.
This is a whole brand new relationship here. But, you know, when you talk about the music and you say back in the day, old school, there was Teddy Pendergrass, Turn Out the Light, there was Lovers Rock and all that. Yeah. At the same time, there were still artists like General Echo talking about things to be done in the bathroom. There was still people talking about Gunman Connection, Michael Palmer. So I think it was there, but what it is, back then, we had a balance.
Absolutely.
And what's happening now? The scales today...
One's taken over the other.
Okay,
well, thanks a lot for that, guys. You know, really, really good debate. And I think, you know, we really do need to listen to these guys and, of course, myself. Listen, it's time we go for a short intermission. We will be back in 5 minutes with more topical debate. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Welcome back after the break, ladies and gentlemen. I still want you to put your left hand together with your right simultaneously and make that sort of clapping noise. You like that? And we're still here with Peter Platinum Phillips. Did you like that? It's the top of my head. I'm just so good. And we've got Donna Spence. Hey. And of course, we've got Marky Mark.
Sexiest man around.
Ish.
How did he win that title? I want to know.
Simmer down, guys. Now, if you want to write to myself, Anthony B. Williams, or any of the presenters on Real Talk UK, well, the address is realtalkuk@passiontv.co.uk. I'll say it again. Get a pen, bit of paper. Are you ready? realtalkuk@passiontv.co.uk. That's if you want to write to any of us. Okay, right. Now we've been discussing whilst the break was going on. Would you tell your partner? This is a really tough debate. I'm out of this one. I'm the anchor man. I'm the anchor man. I can say what I want. Would you tell your partner to lose weight? Would you tell your partner to lose weight?
Notice how quiet they were.
I'm going to start off with Peter.
It all depends how you tell your partner to lose weight. You see, you could easily tell her, honey, we're not having sex no more. Or you can say, honey.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You need to lose some weight.
I think he did.
Or you can say, hey, why not let's join a gym?
Can I just say this?
I
think it depends on how you say it.
Can I just say this?
Have you said it any
Peter
of those ways,
Platinum Phillips, I have a spare room. And if you want to sleep...
Because any of those things are not going to work. Let me
tell
you straight. It's not going to happen. I'm a big sister. Hey, love it. I love my weight. I've got no problem with it. I've got a problem getting clothes in the shop, but I don't have a problem with my weight. Now, if a man ever dared so much to even said what you said, Peter, you're right, you're going to need Anthony's spare room, because it's not going to happen. Now, no, but there's ways of saying it. The truth is, I don't think there's any way to really turn around and tell us. Sure. We've got to be able to accept that. Now, the problem is, for me, it would be like, so what you say, you don't enjoy sex no more? Do you know what I mean?
I've got a different spin on. I've got a different spin on the argument. I hear what you're saying.
Go on,
but I'm like, you're thinking of a way how to say it. Now, I don't think I'd be as draconian as Peter and talk about, well, we're not having sex no more.
Yeah, a bit caveman-ish.
Captain Caveman.
Hey, that was a scenario.
I'm talking
about... change the tune now.
You see,
scenarios.
I would just like to say, honey, you know we got a queen-size bed. Well, I'm sleeping on a single.
See, that's even worse. That's
what is wrong with my friends?
You see, you was up here to me, now you're just going, duh. That's it now.
But, you know, no, I'm just saying that to break the ice.
So, you know
when you really broke the ice and smash it up.
Why not? You know some of the things that you can do. For example, you know that we might like our hard food, yeah? So change the eating habit with her.
Sure.
So you know that, you could go on the diet with her. You can go, like you were saying about the gym. I mean, we know that.
So join the gym. Do you want to come with me?
join it together. You know, let's go swimming together. You know, and work with her, because it's really hard doing it by yourself. Men are really great at weight loss. They're very self-motivated. Women aren't. I walk into a gym when I choose to. I walk in there and I think to myself,
why?
Donna, I've got an idea, Donna. I tell you what I'll do. I'll get you a present, a liposuction.
I'm gonna thump him in his mouth, put it on his back. I ain't getting a liposuction from where?
Now that is just the
Can you
deep
believe
of
that?
the
Liposuction?
deep of the deep.
I want to get a liposuction for his head. You need to take your lack of money and you need to think that.
I'm just
See, it's
Okay,
ways,
no, hold on.
We're having a debate.
I want Marky Mark to
it's
make
ways
his
of
point on this.
delivering the argument.
Yeah, if you deliver it like that, you lose your girl.
Once again, Peter has gone all draconian on us again.
Yeah,
Do you
go on,
understand?
Marky
We're having a debate.
You don't talk
Hold
like
on,
that.
let him make his
You
point.
could be sitting around the table now, and I'd be like, honey, instead of have a dumpling, have a bowl of Special K.
Oh my gosh, with banana.
Can I just say,
Are
we still on air? Because, you know, we're going to get the women's brigade out there just wanting to beat you two up.
No, but here's the joke. How would you feel if your girl would have said to you, babe, you put on a little bit of weight? Because men are really sensitive about that.
Well, it's funny you should say that. Sorry to cut you there, Anthony. After the first episode, a few women rang me up and said, Mark, you've got a big stomach.
And did you feel a way about it?
Now he went to the gym and lost it
I
because he's a
laughed.
man.
Yeah.
Because you know what? In two things, big it up there, bro.
Thank you.
It took me 5 minutes. 2 nights of 20 sit-ups and it was gone.
It does happen. And TV puts on 8 pounds on you, so hey.
He put 8 pounds and it's all about posture, and because I had my leg in plaster last time, I was sliding
all the
halfway
excuses
down
that
the
people
tray
use.
like that.
That
and,
women use, do you know what I mean? Now, how would you feel if somebody said to you, boy, you really put on some weight?
I'd say, yeah, you're damn right, in a certain right place.
You see, now if all your neck was all puffed out, and she say
Has anybody seen Wayne's World?
you know, in it as well. Oh
No,
my
Peter,
gosh.
seriously, I mean, what would you... I know you're making a few jokes. I'm trying to save you here because I really don't want you to live around
Truly
my
don't
house.
need saving around about
Don't
now,
want you to
but
live around my house. That's the truth.
I would honestly
What
say,
would you
if you're at home and your partner's overweight and you feel that you need to tell her, just be honest. Tell her you're overweight. You need to lose weight.
Okay, so you
know,
just be honest
No
about
jokes about it. Just say you need to lose weight.
I'll put it to you, you're a liar.
I would say as a lady, yeah, hold the fat in, don't worry about it. And I actually think that when it comes to the whole weight thing, I think as long as you're eating healthily, because we've got this weight thing way too far now. And I think that, because for me personally, they class me as obese in this country. And I wouldn't, I'd say I'm quite healthy. I think
You're a fine woman.
I thank you, my brother. I
Fine
thank you.
woman.
Okay, can I stop you both there? Just your final point on it.
To be honest with you, Donna, you're absolutely right. You are a fine woman.
Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, I'm taken. But I would say this, to be honest with you, we all need to start loving our partners for the inner self rather than the outer self. You know, no matter what size you are, size 22, size,
Absolutely correct.
Great, absolutely.
Wow, I got my size right.
Now he works in a clothes shop.
Absolutely delicious. So,
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And yourself, finally, Donna?
Just eat healthily, love yourself, because it starts from within. Love yourself.
Beauty is skin deep,
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But you know, some of you are wearing clothes that are too tight. You need to sort that out. That's the truth.
Okay, and finally, Marky Mark.
Get up at morning time. Bowl of porridge. Run round the block. Lentil soup for lunch. Onion for lunch for dinner.
Cornmeal porridge.
And no eating after 8 o'clock.
That's a hard one.
Thanks a lot for that, guys. Now, we've got a sort of serious topic, but a very good and interesting topic. We want to talk about Obama in America. Now, it seems to be potentially, and I use the word lightly, potentially he could actually win. And, you know, I have to start off with Peter Platinum Phillips, because I know you've been following the story. You watch Fox, you watch CNN and all those stations. What do you think?
I think you got it wrong with saying he can potentially win. He is going to win.
Okay,
Never.
I think. No, you can't. You just cannot say that.
Never.
You cannot say that.
No, let me make you,
the facts
reason why.
are Obama has more delegates than Hillary at the moment. Yeah, you need over 2,000 delegates. He is going all the way to the White House. He's won more states than her, and he's in a prime position to take this, the White House. So I've got to tell you something. He's going to, and I think we're getting it all wrong. Just because he is a black man, obviously he's a black man, we shouldn't just be looking at it, oh, he's a black man. He's a great individual. I mean, this is. I mean, he's actually bringing something back up.
So do you think he's winning at the moment? One, is it A, because of his colour, or B, because of his political views? And he wants, obviously, America to go in the right direction.
This is the biggest problem. He's not winning because of his colour. He's winning because of his policies. Yeah. And as an individual, he's delivering what the people want. They want change in America. And that's what people need to be focusing on. Not focusing on his colour. It's just too ignorant for me.
Okay, great. Donna?
I totally agree with you. He could
Very
win
good point.
There's 52 states in America, and he could win all 52. He's not going to win. If he does win, and trust me, I sit really hard on this one because I want him to win, and I don't want him to win. The reason I want him to win because it'd be so nice for somebody like him to win, not only because he's black, yet partly because he's black, don't get me wrong, but because it'll be nice that somebody with his policies, you know, it's nice to see that he's got a proper black wife beside him and he's got his 2 beautiful black children. I'll be happy. But if he wins, he might be assassinated.
Yeah, but do you think... okay.
No, he might be assassinated.
Okay, sure.
Because if Kennedy got assassinated and he's white, what do you think they're going to do with him?
Yeah. Donna, I think it's a bit premature and a bit negative to think that way. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry.
But I understand why you think it's negative. But the bottom line is, it's real world. This is America. They don't want no black president.
Okay, you both made your points. I'm going to move over to Mark.
I'll tell you what.
What do you think?
Donna said a point there about America wants change.
Yeah.
Now, the way I see it is, with the Democratic nomination that's going on now, that's the change. Sure. You've got 2 nominees going up that you've never had before, okay? Yeah. We've got a black man in one corner. We've got a female in the other corner, okay?
So it's changed.
So that's change enough as it is.
Yeah.
But that change, that transition that American people are going through now, I don't think it's going to transcend all the way this time to the White House.
Yeah.
Now, they're showing that change to say that black people that are politically minded and find that they want a career politically, Obama is showing them you can get there. And for females that think it's a male-dominated place to be in, politics, Hillary is showing them that.
Yeah.
But evidently, what's going to happen is now, whoever wins out of Obama or Hillary, they're going to have a tough time against the Republican nominee, John McCain.
Well, look, I'll tell
John
you something.
McCain is an ex-war hero.
I know who John McCain is, but I'll tell you this. If Hillary was going up against John McCain, the Democrats have lost. Yeah? If Obama goes up against John McCain, the Democrats are in. Right. And I promise and state that and say that on television. I guarantee you.
Excuse me, can the camera shot just please state that? So I do not want anybody coming back and associating me with those comments. There's no guarantees on this show. Apart from that, we pay taxes. And we're going to die.
Yeah, you know.
But apart from that, but
I hear you.
Go on, Donna.
I just think that, you know, for me, I'm very proud of him, but there was that, I mean, you can probably fill me on this, there was the lady on Hillary Clinton's side who had made that comment.
She made, it was a finance chief, she made a comment on the Hillary side saying that Obama only got the amount of attention or votes because he was a black candidate. It's,
so what?
I think the content, it was, the whole topic was taken out of context. It wasn't something which I think the media probably spun it out to be something what it was, and but this is an election. You get casualties.
That is probably. Do you know what it is, right? It's, as you said, casualties, dogs of war.
Yeah.
Now, Obama Barack has got, vote because he's black. The token black going for the presidency, he has got votes. Hillary Clinton has got votes on twofold. She's getting votes because she's a female. She's also getting extra votes because she's Bill Clinton's wife.
That's right.
And what you have to remember, this is why it's not so clear-cut for Obama, although he's winning now, there are a lot of black people that have got time and affection for Bill Clinton. So when Hillary comes along, Bill Clinton, when he was in office, he opened a lot of doors for black people and made them get to where they are, for Obama being in this position to run for the Democratic nomination.
Yeah, so, and the Americans, the black Americans, 22% of them.
Right.
So it's quite a big percentage.
I think it's a big percentage, but I think if people are getting it twisted and think that Obama's going to get the whole black vote, don't get it twisted.
Well, there was that, as you say that, there was that thing where they had the, I think it's called the NAACP, and it's basically it's a lot of black people in this organisation, and literally, you know, black folks are going to say, listen, how can you not vote for him? And they were on their case. I mean, there was a part where one of these talk show hosts, I can't remember his name, and because Obama didn't go, and he was too busy to go on his program, he tried to slate him. The black community was on his case. So there is a lot that won't, and they will just be there because of Bill. But there's also the part that because of Bill and where he's come from, you've got to remember that a lot of people don't like Hillary's policies. They're not into Hillary's policies. So I just wish them all the best, is what I can say.
All right, and finally, really finally, guys, I'm just going to play a little bit of devil's advocate. Do you think that would ever happen in the UK? Okay, right, and...
Never! Well, I kind of think we all kind of agree.
I don't think it's ever going to translate to the UK. Never.
Of course it will. What's the matter with you? All of these pessimistic views and points?
Listen,
that doesn't
all
make us
four
get
of us
there.
should run for election.
I could never see you in the MP as an MP.
I'm fed up with them!
No, anyway. Listen, thanks for that, guys. I'm going to have to stop you there. Listen, it's the end of the show. Do I get an R? And do I get a chair?
Woo!
Right. First and foremost, I've got to thank Peter Platinum Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't clap for him. He makes some really serious wrong points.
Love him.
Big thank you for Donna Spence. Comedian, funny guy. Can we get you anywhere? Are you going to be performing?
I'm actually doing the Royal Festival Hall on the 22nd, which is Easter break, 22nd of March. So at the Royal Festival Hall to do Celebration of Our Sisters.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. Well done. And thank you for that.
In celebration of us brothers, are you coming back?
There's actually there.
Are you coming back?
I am definitely coming back.
Well, that's enough celebration for us brothers.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marky Mark.
Yay!
Stop being yourself.
Yeah, man,
Self-praise is no praise. And of course, myself, Anthony B. Williams. Listen, have yourself a great time, have yourself a great week, and we will see you real soon. By the way, you can get in contact with us quickly at Real Talk UK at passiontv.co.uk. We see you real soon. Thank you, take care, and goodbye.